Hello everybody. Don't know really how to get this started, but hope you all have noticed in the past couple of years, well, since the last election, our current regime has been doing anything and everything that they can to destroy our nation. Everything that they do is for the sole purpose of the destruction of America. It's something that not a lot of people want to hear. A lot of people know it, but they don't want to admit it. All you gotta do is look around to what it was like 3 years ago and what it's like today. If you watch the news, they're going to tell you everything's so much better. But yet we've had millions and millions of illegal immigrants coming into our nation, invading our nation from communist China, from all over Mexico, the Middle East. These are not families. These are military-aged young men. And how many of you remember a few years back whenever our country was buying up the AK-47s? Our nation, our military uses the AR-style weapons, but our nation was buying up AK-47s. What nations use AK-47s? And if you was going to have somebody within your nation, like what is happening at our southern border with the communist-style governments sending their young troops across our border and spread out over our nation, you're going to give them a weapon that they are aware of, that they've practiced and trained with. But that's just a thought of mine that I wonder about. But anyway, like I said, there's nothing that our current regime is hiding. They're doing everything that they can, and they're doing it out in the open where everybody can see. They're even telling you what they're doing. The vaccine, it's not about health, it's about control. They're pumping stuff into your blood. Do some homework instead of believing everything that you're being told on the boob tube. It makes me so mad and aggravates me. Smart people. I know smart people that are intelligent and are up to date on stuff, and they believe everything that they're being told by this administration and the mainstream media. And it's so aggravating. Just currently we had, yesterday at the park there was an event, and there was a lot of people that come through there. I don't know how many was Christians. It doesn't really matter. They was all there for one reason. That was to learn and obtain information on what to do to prepare for anything that might be coming. And the thing is, most of the people I talked with are aware that things are coming and none of it is good. And they're looking for ways to better prepare themselves for the tribulations that are coming. I ain't saying the tribulation, I'm saying tribulations. Two different things. And as far as Christians, there's a lot of people out there that think that as a Christian, you're not going to have to go through anything. Well, you may not be going through the tribulation, but you will be facing tribulations. And what you're facing today is just the tip of the iceberg, because things that I've seen from folks that are better informed than myself are putting out that their contacts are informing them that to be aware over the next month that things could be happening, and if not in the next month or so, at least after the first of the year, 2024 is going to be a major change. Things are going to go downhill really fast. And the thing is, whenever they get that roller coaster going, it's going to take off. And they're going to go no bars hold. They're going to throw the whole shebang at us. And they want you on your knees. They want you subservient. And those that aren't, they're going to be coming after. But that, again, that's just me. You can take it or leave it. You can think I'm stupid, crazy, or whatever you want to think. But you know, the saying about conspiracy theorists is they're crazy until it happens, until they prove you that they were right, whenever everything that they've been saying happens. And that's what it's going to be is all of this stuff that you've been hearing, that you've been blowing off, is going to happen. You're going to go to the store and you're going to be spending $10 for a pound of hamburger, $10 for a gallon of gas if you can find it, and you're going to have groups of people beating down your door, coming into your house, stealing everything that you got. Murder, rape. It's going to bust loose one of these days, and it already is. And the thing is, the major cities are pushing it along. They've done away with the bail. You go in, you commit a crime, and it doesn't really much matter what it is. You commit a crime, they go in, they take your information, they take your picture, then they kick you back out on the street. There's no consequences for your action. The illegals, they come in and they're ushered across the border and able to go wherever they want. And you think they're ever going to go back to a court date? No. They're here to stay. And there was just a guy the other day on one of the congressional hearings that Chip Roy was questioning. And they was talking about the chaos of the border. And this guy, he said the way to control the chaos on the border is to liberalize and legalize the border crossings. He says once you do that, there ain't going to be any chaos. So in other words, do away with the border, let them just come and go as they will, and there ain't going to be a problem. Well, duh. Go figure that out. And there's no longer an America. Countries have borders. America has spent millions and billions of dollars on other nations to control their borders, but they're opening ours up to whoever comes in. And you think they're just needy people that's coming across our border, you're dead wrong. It's military personnel, and they're here for a purpose. And one of these days, everybody's going to wake up, and there's going to be chaos in the streets, and all these illegal immigrants that you thought was coming over here and being just looking for a free society, you're dead wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm just spewing stupid words, but I don't think I am. Things make me mad. The people that's running our nation right now make me mad. They're killing America. We have a constitutional republic, and they've destroyed that. We no longer have a constitutional republic. We don't have a constitution. We've got one on paper, but our country doesn't follow it. Our leaders, elected officials, not leaders, they're elected officials, they don't follow it. Like Obama said, it's just an outdated piece of scrap of paper. Needs to be done away with. Folks, you need to wake up. They're playing us for a fool. They're pushing stuff on us that's bad. And people are being the best little sheeple that they can be and following orders. One of these days you ain't going to be a free people. Not that you are now. You don't have freedom, you have privileges. You think that they're freedoms, but that's because they haven't come and took it away from you yet. There's folks around America that are sitting in jail in D.C. that can tell you about freedom. They've been arrested, they've been locked up, they've been denied counsel, they've been denied health care, they've been denied everything. They've been sitting in there for somewhere around 2 years now, and no court dates, no nothing. No constitutional rights. So your Constitution, like has been said, is nothing more than a historic piece of paper. Whoa, big old spider web. We all need to wake up. And this isn't a Christian thing. What's going on isn't our nation or any one individual that's doing any of this. Biden's not in control. He's not making the changes. He's being controlled. I believe there's a man sitting in his basement in his gym shorts telling Brandon what to do. And I think there's probably a guy sitting in a New World Order UN office someplace that is telling the guy in the basement what to do. And then Brandon, in turn, he's directing the agencies of America and telling them what to do. And America, they're telling Ukraine what to do. Have no don't be confused about who's fighting the war or who's fighting Russia over in Ukraine. America is. America is the ones fighting in the Ukraine. Not our people. The Ukrainian people is paying the price. It's our dollars, our equipment, our technology, our command that is doing everything in Ukraine against Russia. And I have a fearful feeling that one of these days Russia is going to cut loose and we mainline America are going to be the target, because we're the culprits behind Ukraine and the destruction of in Russia and the Russian people. It's time you all wake up and stop believing your government-fed mainstream media. They tell you what the government wants you to know. They're all in cahoots together, just like the old Russian KGB and the German Nazis. They all feed you what they want you to know. Anybody that tells you anything other than that is the domestic threat that patriots have already been declared as by agencies of our government. It's bad. It's real bad. And y'all need to be prepared. Winter's coming on. You need to have a secondary heat source. I hope nothing ever happens. I'd be tickled to death. But you don't know. Anybody that trusts their government today is a fool. They're not to be trusted. If you notice, go back and watch the news over the last 2 years, and you'll find out that everything that they tell you, usually the exact opposite happens. Things are going to change here real soon. I pray for folks, my friends, family, because I know there's people out there, they're not prepared for tomorrow in the physical sense, and I know they're not prepared for eternity in the spiritual. I'm no judge. I'm no jury. There's one that is. And one day you're going to, I don't care if you believe in him or not. One day you're going to stand before him and you're going to fall to your knees and you're going to plead and beg and cry and scream. And it's not going to do you any good. Everybody is born a sinner. And short of you accepting Jesus Christ as your personal Savior, you're going to hell. That's the straight ticket. It's assured that you are going to go to hell short of you accepting Jesus Christ as your Savior. That's something you need to take care of right now, because you don't know if you're going to have that next heartbeat or the next breath. It's not assured. I don't know what to tell you. I've said all this stuff before. And most people just blow it off because they don't want to hear it. Because they're still not being touched by what's going on today. They still want to believe that tomorrow might get better. It's not. Here's one of my little girls. Say hi, Annie. She's a sweetheart. But like somebody, I don't know him. I've watched some of their videos and stuff. He has a saying, you need to get your houses in order. There's a very small percentage of people that are doing that. Most people think that things will just keep on going. You might see some higher prices or whatever, but sooner or later it's all going to smooth out, or there's going to be somebody winning an election that's going to change everything. America's too far gone. God can do anything, but if you read the Bible, what's going on now is biblical. The destruction of the world, the New World Order, the one world government is biblical. And it is being initiated right now. It is in control right now. I don't know what else to tell you. I get frustrated because I talk with people and they just keep on trucking on like nothing's going on. And one of these days, they're going to go to the store and there's going to be a mad dash because the store's going to be bare, or the price is going to start jumping on a daily basis, and people are going to have nothing in the cupboards. Prepare. Get ready. What's worse that can happen? It doesn't happen and you've got extra food or supplies at your house. You don't have to buy anything for a while. There's no bad side to preparing. I'm praying for y'all. Friends, family, acquaintances. God be with you. We're all going to need Him. Have a blessed day.